All right, guys, I'm going to tap into some of your energies right now. And let's see what Spirit has for you. Hopefully some beautiful uplifting messages for today for my lights. Somebody's going for something today. All right, there's something you're going after and you're not taking no for an answer. All right, it looks like this, whatever it is very much needed to bring balance into you. You cannot do without this. You feel very strongly. All right, there's a lot of conflict going on in your head regarding, what if I don't get whatever this thing is that you actually are going after, but you don't have to worry. Spirit is saying there is absolutely a justice coming in for you, so there's gonna be good luck with this. I don't know about luck, but there's definitely going to be a good outcome. So let's change that luck around and let's just say you are being widely favored today. And this is not just for this feminine that I see here. Okay, I feel the favor going out to all of my Aquariuses. There's some kind of full moon. I don't know if it came in yesterday or today, but it just came to light. It just came to me in my thoughts that this moon has something to offer to all of my Aquariuses, okay? And it's something extremely positive, and I didn't get a chance to look into it or look it up. I had forgotten all about it until Spirit just reminded me. It is something of something very strong, some kind of powerful, I want to say clarity. You're going to be getting some really crystal clear clarity on some things, but it's much more than this. Much more. Your desires are getting ready to manifest. Okay, this is going to be a big thing in 5D, guys, and I believe that we have one foot in 5D. So manifestation is going to be as easy as just thinking of it and boom, it's there. All right, so let's continue. We have the Hierophant. All right, so something spiritual again. Whatever this divine activation is, I heard divine activation, guys. All right, in some way connected to the moon. So I'm probably going to look it up after the reading, but you guys, if you don't mind, see if you can connect the dots, okay? Some kind of divine activation for Aquarius through this full moon that came in last night or tonight. And I'm seeing movement toward your, again, your powers, your abilities. I'm also seeing you getting this clarity and this sense of calm so that you're not going to be all over the place. You're going to be taking a break mentally. This is going to allow you some feeling of calmness, like a feeling of peace, okay? Sort of like the 5D baseline. So maybe 5D baseline is just going to become more so over the next day or two. All right, that would be awesome. All right, those of you who watch my readings, the 5D baseline is just a beautiful feeling that I've been grateful to have felt over the past few weeks. I don't feel it for long, but it is absolutely awesome. It's just my mind stops rolling all over the place. I feel very peaceful. I feel just a warmth vibration flowing through me, just not being triggered by anything. It's amazing, guys. I've never felt like that before. And some of you have already felt it as well. And if you have, please comment below the video. All right, guys, I'm seeing some of you are feeling having second thoughts about your partner. Not all right, but I see that some of you are actually asking to have your prayers answered about something to do with your partner. And this could be something they said or did that you feel was a little bit underhanded and you can't let go of it. You just can't forget it. It's on your mind because it's like a little flag that is waving around that you can't unfocus yourself from, okay? Because you're using your intuition, and there is something here. You know there's something. You don't know quite what it is for some of you do. But it's hard to just let this go and continue and have it all be okay and continue like the relationship is everything you ever wanted. It's nurturing, it's loving, and it's, you know, what you want in a love relationship. So this is a big deal. It's a big to-do today for a lot of you because, you know, you're spending all this time with this person. Some of you have vested your, you know, years, months, years, what have you, and you don't want to put a whole lot of time into something that is not going to be, you know, for your betterment. So that's what you're looking at, guys. You're really doing like some deep dives last week and this week. There's a lot of thought going into relationships, where you are, and this is because you're getting this very clear clarity coming on board as one of your powers. All right, someone's having a bad time today, all right, with this tower moment. The tower moment is not ever fun, okay? It feels like your world is crumbling around you, and whatever is the cause of this, as soon as you make this vital decision that you have not made yet, okay, this could be a path that you need to choose between A or B, or just a very vital, important decision. Once you make this decision, a lot of happiness is going to start pouring in, okay? You're going to be questioning, you know, it's going to be a lot. So it's going to be like, what made the difference? Why suddenly are things looking so positive for me? All right. And I'm also seeing new people coming in after you make this decision that are going to be very positive, unlike the people that, some of them anyway, that are surrounding you now. I feel like, you know, all in all, positive people are going to move into your life. Positive things are coming into your life. Things that you've always thought about, that you wanted, that you thought were unattainable, are going to be coming in with this Ten of Pentacles, including love for some of you who are single. All right. And this is going to be with somebody who's absolutely going to bring in happiness for you. It's going to go both ways. All right. This person, when you meet this person, they're going to seem very inviting and natural, nothing fake, phony, or, you know, what's up this person's sleeve kind of feeling. None of that. Okay. They're going to be very much, the feeling you will feel is like you've known him or you've known her forever, right? Very comfortable, very soothing, a soothing voice, the mannerisms, everything about this person is going to be like soothing. Okay. So I'm seeing strength here. There's some kind of judgment. All right. Or a lot of thought anyway. It looks like you're using your intuition, guys, on this father figure. Somebody out there is, okay? If this is you, please comment below the video. Somebody is really putting a lot of thought, maybe even judging this emperor. The emperor actually, with the Page of Pentacles next to him or her, could be a boss figure or a father figure. All right. I'm seeing some kind of good news, financial good news around this person. All right. This person maybe promised you something a while ago and didn't come through. So you are just looking at this person like they're maybe not, you know, they don't keep their word. They lied to you. They're not to be dependent on when they talk. You know, it means nothing kind of thing, but they're actually going to surprise you, all right, because they're finally going to come through in a strong manner. So whatever this offer is that's coming is going to be stronger than you ever expected or believed it to be when or if it did arrive, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, guys, I also do readings, so you can, if you're interested in seeing what my services are, you can click on the description below the video and email me. All right, I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles here. Ace of Pentacles, guys, is a new beginning, I want to say. All right. This could be for a lot of you, this looks like a new job. So for those of you who are out there putting out feelers or looking for work, this is absolutely, as I said before, guys, this is very exciting because again, I heard the same thing, that you are being favored. You are being favored right now in connection to this moon somehow, some way. All right. And I'm seeing a new beginning for you. This is going to be something different, unique, in that you're going to make more money here than you've ever been able to in the past. As a matter of fact, there will be more than, I don't know how to put this, not more than you need. We always need more, right? But you're going to have enough so that you are going to be able to help others, whether it be family members, community, whatever it may be. Now, this is definitely coming from this boss figure here, okay? As you can see, the Six of Pentacles is money flowing in, money flowing out. It's assistance. It's about sharing, giving and receiving, okay? It is also about being valued. So you've been thinking for a while that your boss has not been valuing you because you've been thinking that he basically or she basically told you something and didn't follow through. But like I said before, this is going to come through, and it's going to come through in flying colors. So you're going to have a new, you're going to have to acknowledge this person, this boss figure, for what they're about to do in a positive way. Okay. And you're going to be happy to do so. I also see a feeling of peace coming over you when this happens. This is, you know, and this is for those of you who are also looking for work. This is a great omen. You're being favored right now. So if that's your position, keep going. Keep pounding the pavement. I always tell you guys, line up interviews in threes if you can. That's the magic number. All right. And go to each interview. Even if the first one you knock it out of the park and they say you're hired. Go to each of those interviews, and now you have a little bit of negotiating power. You can say, you know, I'm making this at my, you know, if you still have a job, that is. Some of you are still hanging on to an old job that you're no longer happy at and looking for something more fulfilling with a little bit more money. So if that's the case, go to all three. You know, tell them I'm looking to do better. I'm looking to make, you know, X amount of dollars or what have you. And one out of the three might be a winner there. So you might come out on top. All right. But this is definitely about your money here, guys. This whole layout is about money. Did you just see all of these cards? This is amazing. And, you know, the favor that I'm feeling right now for you guys is absolutely amazing. It's off the charts. Okay. This is a new beginning or a new financial beginning. It could represent a new job, a new career. This is something that you've wanted, something you've dreamt about, possibly for years. Okay. And this is money flowing in and out. You're a giver. Okay, here they're showing you giving to people that are in need. And the Nine of Pentacles is, you know, having all these pentacles around you, living in abundance, living in peace, living in security. And with the Eight of Pentacles, this is all about working for what you've worked hard for, what you're about to receive. Okay. So let's put it like that. All right, let's continue. All right, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, well, this is for one of my beautiful feminines today who's feeling brokenhearted and very much stuck right now. You're feeling very much stuck. I'm sending you light, loving, healing light out to you. All right, this feels like a broken heart or a setback or much needed happiness that is going to come in, by the way. All right, there's going to be a change in the way that you're feeling. Okay, so you know, I'm there with you. I'm going through something. I'm going through a loss right now, guys, as you know, those of you who watched my channel, and it's very difficult. And you know, believe it or not, when I come on here and I connect to your energies, it makes me feel better. And thank you again for all the beautiful messages you sent. It's meaningful to me, and it means so much that you're here with me on the channel. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have a channel. All right. So I love you all. Peace be with you. All right. Especially this feminine today, whoever you are. And just be mindful, if you need a reading, I do offer $20 readings. I offer all different things, but you can check it out if you click on the description below the video. All right, but there is going to be a change coming in for you. This is going to feel, you're going to feel it. You know, I don't know exactly how long it's going to take for the healing, even though I'm sending you a lot of healing energy. I don't know how many hours or days it's going to take, or months, but I do see a window and a door opening that the sun is going to shine for you again, okay? Because a lot of times when we're in this type of mindset, guys, we feel like we're never going to be happy again. I feel that way today. I know that I will be, but it just kind of feels like it's far off in the distance. So I'm right there with you if you're feeling that way. All right. But we know that happiness is coming in for us. It's right around the corner. Okay. And this is because we are positive thinkers. So yeah, life isn't perfect. And sometimes we lose people or pets or someone, something that we absolutely love the crap out of, right? And it's really difficult. However, you know, these things have a way of healing, and we end up, something comes in to make us happy again. All right, so this is for somebody who, you're doing really good. You're doing really well, but this is your warning. All right, Spirit is letting you know that there is a person you might have met recently, or there's a person who's going to come into your life who is going to drag you down, who is not, your best interest is not within them, if that's making sense. Okay, this person, now I don't want you to get worried if you meet somebody that you're attracted to, or if you meet someone, a new friend, and you're thinking, oh wow, the reading. All right, it's all about you, Aquarius, using common sense and taking your time, even if it's not romantic. Even a new friend, a family member who's looking to get closer to you, whatever. Protect your energy at all costs. All right, that's the kind of world we're living in right now. You must protect your energy, and boy, there's a lot of it, right? We are, you know, beings that are just, we run on energy, everything about us. We are made from energy, right? But I do see you're doing good right now. You have balance. I see you have friends and family members that you're dealing with. Everything's going smoothly. I see that you're celebrating some of the time, you know, doing some feel-good things. There's movement in your life. Things are feeling like they're moving along nicely for once. All right, but beware of the devil. He's in the center of your reading, so just take heed in who is coming into your circle, who you allow to come into your circle. Okay. You need to protect your energy, guys. Always protect your energy. All right. I'm seeing a, you're going to hear, again, I saw this yesterday. This was in yesterday's reading. You're going to hear something about a new money opportunity, and it's going to be told to you. It's going to come off of someone's lips, or it's going to just show up on a computer. I just saw someone sitting at work on the computer, and you came across some kind of email or communication regarding this money opportunity. Okay. This is going to be something different for you. This is going to be a transition, but you're going to do really well with this if you try it, if you jump in and try it. Okay. You don't have to switch, you know, all hands on a new deck, like quit your job, but whatever this is, you can probably do it on the side. It feels like something smaller that's going to really help you out. All right, we have the Lover's card next to happiness. I feel like someone's manifesting marriage into their life. A lot of joy and happiness, okay? And it's because you are speaking your truth now. You used to kind of hide and not kind of shy, used to hold back on speaking your truth, the things that you're like, your needs, your wants, what you're really thinking, what you would like to see happen. And because you are now being more faithful to yourself and your true feelings and speaking your truth, manifestation is going to come much faster and easier for you. All right, this is going to become like a second nature to you, manifesting things in. Guys, if you're noticing that things are showing up, things you're thinking about or things you're trying to manifest, all right, if you've not tried to manifest before, try with something small. But you must be thinking positive, you know, focusing on the positive side of things more than the negative. But if you're noticing things are popping off and things are just showing up for you, you know, maybe you thought like, I wish I had a little more money this week, I could use an extra 200, and boom, a check was in your mailbox like the next day or the day after. Because this is what's happening to many people right now that are positive thinkers. Their frequency is up here, not down here, right? They're working on themselves, and they're, you know, setting their intention to nurture themselves every day, putting themselves on a pedestal, looking at things from a positive view, setting, you know, telling themselves every day what they're grateful for. All right, little things in life. And you know what? You know, sometimes we forget. I'm going to take my own advice and talk to Spirit right now and let Spirit know of everything I'm grateful for. And maybe that will help my mood some. All right, guys, that's today's reading. If you're still with me, please don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. It helps a lot. And I'll see you tomorrow.